Okay, there are at least a couple of ways of factorising 2x squared minus x minus 3. First way is just by trial and error. You know that you're looking for 2x squared, so we're going to have 2x there and x there. And we've then got to have these two numbers to multiply together to make minus 3. And if I put the 3 there and the 1 there, and if I then make it minus there and plus there, if I now remove the brackets, 2x times x is x squared. In the middle here I've got minus 3x. When I multiply these two together, I've got plus 2x. Well, that gives me my minus x in the middle. And minus 3 times 1 is minus 3. So that's correct. I could also use the crisscross method. Let's just go over to here. Think of that as 1. So first of all, two numbers that multiply together to make 2 here. Well, 2 and 1. Then I look at secondly, I look at this minus 3. Two numbers that multiply to make minus 3. So let's try minus 3 and 1. I then multiply crisscross fashion, so 2 times 1 is 2, minus 3 times 1 is minus 3, and if I add these two numbers together, I get minus 1. Now, if that number there is the same as the number of x's in the middle, which in this case it is, then it means that my two brackets are going to be 2x minus 3, so the top two numbers there give me the numbers in for that bracket. And here, the 1 and the 1 tells me that my second bracket is 1x plus 1. An alternative way of doing that is to, again, look at the coefficients here and use the fact that a times b, so I'm looking for a times b, where a times b is these two numbers multiplied together. Well, that's 2 times minus 3, that's minus 6, and a plus b is going to be the number of x's in the middle, which is minus 1. So I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to make minus 6, but add up to minus 1. So I can see there that a and b are going to have to be minus 3 and 2, because minus 3 times 2 is minus 6, and minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. I then split up my 2x squared. I split it up into 2x squared. I'm going to then split it into minus 3x and then 2, which is plus 2x minus 3. I then factorise this first pair, so I'm going to take out x and write 2x minus 3, and then I also need the bracket 2x minus 3 here, so I'm going to have one of those, and then this is called factorising by grouping. 2x minus 3 is the common factor, and that's multiplied by x plus 1. However you do it, when that factorises, you get 2x minus 3 multiplied by x plus 1. So what we've now got to realise is we're going to write down the solutions to this equation. Now the left-hand side is the same as 2x minus 3 times x plus 1, and that is equal to 0. And we know that either this first bracket must equal 0, so either 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, or the second bracket, x plus 1, must equal 0, because the only way that two things can multiply together to give you the answer 0 is if either this is 0 or this is 0. So all we need to do is solve each of these. For the first one, if 2x minus 3 is 0, then 2x must be 3, in which case x is 1.5. This one, if x plus 1 is 0, subtract 1 from both sides, x must equal minus 1. So the two solutions are x equals 1.5 or minus 1.